Oh, David, look at the time. I believe that it's time for...
The Chainsaw Minute!
I'm David, and this is your dose of Chainsaw Man. You can join us every Friday when Fujimoto has put out a new masterpiece.
I'm Jordan, and if you're looking for regular Shonen Flop goodness, you can find our next episode to hear our first thoughts on Ginka and Luna. That's Gluna with a silent G.
G Luna.
Oh, yes. G Luna on Monday. 50 Cent. G Luna. G Luna.
Damn it, we should have made that the cover.
Oh, God.
Oh, beans.
G Luna. Oh, there you go. That's the take.
And just a reminder, these recordings are open to everyone, so listen in and chat along with us on the Shonen Flop Discord every Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern when there's a new chapter. Just a heads up, there isn't one next week, so we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Find a link to it in the show notes or on our site.
Oh, yes. Please check out our site. It's a good site.
It is. And then, Jordan, I think this is when you just give a shout out to the people listening in right now.
Yeah, hey everybody, how you doing? We got 090Z, Andy's Island, and Luffy0321. How y'all doing?
Oh, thank you all for joining us, and thank you all for being patrons. Andy's Islands, I'm looking forward to recording our episode with you in a few weeks.
Hell yeah.
And Jordan, what's the opposite of our wonderful listeners?
The devils this week, David.
Devil, baby. So what was your devil this week?
My devil this week, David, was the customer devil. So I recently got a job at a pizza place. I know, right?
Woo!
I know, right?
Very topical for this episode.
Yeah, it is actually. And the first day was basically just touring the place, just seeing everything. And as I was
seeing the pizza Oompa Loompas and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. And as I was sitting there just kind of waiting for the end of the day and stuff like that, this old dude walks up to the cashier and it's just the rudest motherfucker ever. He's like, you guys got 8 people back there. And, at what point from making it to getting it to the table is it soggy? Just being a complete dick. And dude, if you gotta return something, you can be nice about it. There's no fucking excuse for just being a douchebag to fucking service workers. I swear to God.
Fucking boomers, man.
Fucking boomers, the most entitled motherfuckers. Yeah, David, what's your devil?
My devil this week was a dog devil. Ravioli started her puppuccino training, and it is difficult to make her walk like a good girl because she just wants to say hi to everybody.
Oh, she's just got too much love, David.
She's just too baby.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Right?
She too baby. The little pupperino.
Oh, puppuccino.
Papoli.
Pepperoni. All right, but enough about that, Jordan. The plot summary for Chapter 131, Taste of Crap.
The Taste of Crap. Oh boy. Here we go to the plot summary. Thanks to the falling devil, Denji and Aza get swallowed up by that weird demon's vertical mouth that looks oddly vaginal. She asks how scared human tastes. That delicious scared human. However, it then just violently starts throwing up, which saves them, but it deeply offends the falling devil. David, she made that with love.
She was definitely big mad.
She was so angry, so offended. So she kills that thing on the spot. She then apologizes for the failure to Fami, the real mastermind behind this attack, who returns the devil to her Pokeball.
Yeah, she's just you can leave now. She's like, bye.
Bye. Fami then asks Nayuta, who's also here, just how she did that, how she pulled that shit off. Nayuta says that she used her control powers to make the humans taste just literal shit. Actually, he ate Aza and Denji and it just tasted like poop. She then asks Fami just what the fuck she was trying to do.
You can truly see Denji's influence on her.
Oh, God, yeah. It's like an echo chamber. They both bringing out certain aspects of each other. Popcorn David.
Fami says that Nostradamus' prophecy is about to come true and the age of humans is about to end, giving rise to the age of demons and the age of devastation. What was that Transformers called?
The Age of Empires.
That is 100% not it, but I don't really care enough. I don't care enough about that cinematic universe.
That's a civilization.
However, she doesn't want this to happen because doing so will erase Chinese food and pizza.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, this horrifies Nayuta. She says that Chainsaw Man wouldn't be able to succeed, but the War Devil might. Her plan was not to kill Asa, but instead starve her from within the monster's belly. Fami, being the Famine Devil, is able to use hungry people like pawns. She asks Nayuta to help her, but Nayuta refuses because she has school. It just flash cuts to Nayuta raising her hand in class because she knows the answer to the question.
I fucking love that.
Peak Fujimoto.
Yeah, it's not enough to just have Nayuta say, nah, I got school. It's like, no, here you go. This is Nayuta in school. Look, she's a good student. She's raising her hand. I love that.
God, Natsuki if I've ever seen it.
Oh, David. So why was this chapter 10 out of 10?
This is a contender for chapter of the year.
At first, it wasn't to me.
And then as soon as Nayuta showed up.
Well, the thing is, it's like my first thoughts were, wow, that was anticlimactic. And why the fuck is Nayuta there? What?
Are you saying
what?
an anticlimax in Chainsaw Man? No.
Yeah, then I kind of thought about it. I reread the chapter, and it made sense. Because, like, this isn't the last that we're going to see of the Falling Devil, you know?
Yeah.
Falling Devil came and did all this shit, and, you know, Fami put her away in the Pokeball, and she'll come out again. So I'm all right with that, yeah. And the conversation between Nayuta and Fami is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Everything involving Fami is hilarious. I also know, though, exactly what it's like that bad food made from love, as someone who has relatives. And so I really feel that.
I loved when the Falling Devil was like, but I made that with love. How could you? Oh, it was like, oh, she's so upset.
Right?
She really did.
It was adorable.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I just love Nayuta. It is interesting how the Falling Devil, when she disappeared, she left behind like an effigy that was like a mini version of herself. And I wonder what that, like, if that's going to come up as anything or if that was just like a weird detail.
An effigy?
Well, did you know she left like a little like statue or like a little thing that looks like her?
The thing that like Fami was holding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a mini Falling Devil. So maybe that's like how she summoned her.
Well, that's kind of why I thought she went back into her Pokeball, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't think I fully noticed that. I did notice that the head she was using fell to the ground actually dead, which makes me think that the next time we see the Falling Devil, she will be holding a completely different head.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Which is really interesting.
By the way, there's a detail I really was proud that I noticed that I just want to say now. Did you notice Nayuta is like standing on like a bunch of people as chairs, like a bunch of human seats?
No.
And I kind of wonder, is that where Denji got the idea that there was like a market for this?
Yeah, I didn't notice that did look like her, huh? Yeah, no, it totally does. And yeah, she's sitting on humans. Yeah, that does make sense.
So I wonder if that's where Dennis got the idea that there was like a market for people wanting to sit on human chairs.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense, because Nayuta definitely sits on him a lot.
Yeah.
That definitely happens. Oh, God.
God.
Oh, God.
Are you okay, Jordan?
No, I just hated how that sounded when it came out of my mouth.
Didn't sound great.
No, please.
It's okay. You tried your best.
Literally, guys, that's not a fucking euphemism. Literally fucking sits on him because she's the control devil. And I'm going to stop. You know what I mean.
You're all right. It's okay. We know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I really like that the whole reason Fami doesn't want to destroy the world is just because then all the pizza will go away.
Do you think it's true, or is she just saying that to manipulate?
You know, until it's stated otherwise, I would like to believe that it's true.
So it's pizza unless proven innocent.
Yeah, pizza unless proven otherwise, I would like to say. She may just be saying that to manipulate me, you know?
The Jordan Devil.
The Jordan Devil, you know, the devil of the reader. Oh, God, the reader devil. Fuck.
The scariest devil of them all.
Yeah, the what do you think the reader devil would look like?
Me.
Ooh, damn. The reader devil just gives like harsh criticism that makes you want to die.
Yeah. I also love how Nayuta has still got that side braid just like Makima.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see because, like, in some ways, she does still have Makima's personality, but obviously she's like a child as opposed to Makima.
Which I think is a really interesting touch.
Yeah.
I do, by the way, want to say that Nayuta's 4 kids' name would be Natasha.
Or Naomi.
Sure. That's good, too.
Yeah. God,
we have so much fun here. And then, let me see, everything was just absurd. Just that no pizza line was great.
Yeah.
I wonder if Fujimoto will just have like 6 chapters in Nayuta in school and like have nothing to do with anything.
It just turns into High School Family for 6 chapters.
Yeah, or it's like it's the good part of Love is War.
You mean the good part of Instant Bullet, which was Love is War.
Which was Love is War, yes, my bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God. Also, this is unrelated to anything, but I've been watching Miss Davis, which kind of feels like if Fujimoto teamed up with Wes Anderson.
What is that?
So it's a show about, like, this lady who's a nun, and, like, an AI is, like, trying to, like, harass her into finding the Holy Grail.
An AI like ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. It's very hard to explain. Just go watch it.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much what if Fujimoto, like, teamed up with Wes Anderson.
That's weird.
Essentially, like, imagine a Wes Anderson kind of vibe where everything is, like, kind of weirdly written and very aloof, but then there's, like, people getting, like, their heads, like, stabbed through by swords and shit, and people riding motorcycles through donuts.
David, I'm pretty sure you just described David Lynch.
Yes, that's also true.
Yeah.
Fujimoto truly... Oh, man. Fujimoto and David Lynch hanging out.
Dude, Fujimoto absolutely loves David Lynch. There's no doubt in my mind.
I bet it's like Chainsaw Man, I feel, is my most spiritual manga. Will you elaborate?
Yes. Pizza.
Pizza is my most... All right, Jordan. I don't have anything else to say about you.
Yeah, I was on a little podcast called Japan on Film. We were discussing, I forget the exact title because it was long. It's the Yakuza Papers as it's translated into English. Battles Without Mercy or something. It's the first Yakuza Papers movie. It was really good and interesting, and apparently, like, it's extremely iconic in Japan. Like, there's a sound that happens when somebody dies, which is apparently constantly...
So it's like the Willem screen?
No, it's not like a scream, it's like a music sting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there are examples in America, I can't really think of one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, apparently that is just one of the most referenced moments in Japanese movies.
That's so cool. I'm glad you got to check out something like that.
It was a really cool movie. It was a really cool podcast to be on. Check it out, everybody.
Where can they find it?
You can find it on japanonfilm.com.
I love it.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so the movie is actually called Battles Without Honor and Humanity.
Just like me.
Yes, just like what happens whenever I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Jordan. Thank you so much for all of your hard work on the show and being a great co-host.
Thank you, David, for all the work that you do, and yourself being a great co-host.
Oh, I'm just trying to get like you, King.
Yes, someday.
All right. Well, you can find us on Twitter at Shonen Flopcast, in our website, shonenflop.com. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or wherever else you get your podcast. Thanks, Trey, for the opening and ending theme and episode shout-out. You can find them at Tre Watson Music. Props to Shannon for the awesome cover art. Find her online at illuminyatea. As a reminder, join us recording every Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern when there is a new chapter out. You can find a link to it in the show notes or on our site. Just a reminder, there will not be a episode next week. Fujimoto is taking a break. And stay tuned for Monday as we give our first thoughts on Ginka and Luna.
Yeah, there were a lot of burrs on the last episode.
Every comment about our Beast Children episode was how great the fucking air horn sounds were. So Dylan, thanks again for doing that.
Thank you, Dylan. Like, I want to turn it into a regular thing, but that would destroy the joke. That would just fucking obliterate it. That was special.
You're special to me, Jordan.
Thank you, David. I'm special to me, too. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the time, and it seems like the Chainsaw Minute's passed, David.
Oh, no.
Bye.
Bye.
The Chainsaw Minute!